Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I have taken the month off because my mother, pictured here, passed away a month ago, and it's taken me a month to get back into trying to record videos or do anything other than grieving. Now with the COVID-19, it's been giving me a perfect excuse to stay home, and my kids have spring break right now, so we've been doing a lot of nothing and just spending time with each other and watching a lot of TV. The boys have been playing video games. Kaya has been continuing her dance classes on Zoom, but thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. So today I wanted to scrapbook this picture that I have with my mom. This is the last picture I have of us together. I realized after she passed away that I have a bunch of pictures of her with my kids, but she and I don't have very many pictures together. So I wanted to go ahead and use this to journal some of my thoughts. Today I'm going to be using the Cocoa Vanilla Midnight Collection. I've always wondered where this Cocoa Vanilla, these kits were sold, and I got this at a store called My Little Scrapbook Store, and I'll link them down below. And I bought the entire kit. So I went ahead and broke it down. And you'll see I've taken all the embellishments out of its packages and put them here so that it's easy for me to find and use. Let's go ahead and get started. Here are some of the different papers. I think I'm going to use this one. I went ahead and cut some of these cut aparts already. And you get 2 sheets of each paper. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if I want to cut all those little papers, those little flowers apart or not. I cut one sheet of all of this apart already. I cut this one apart as well. Oh no, that has something on there. I'm thinking about cutting apart some of this stuff here and putting it on another piece of paper. Maybe just on white. This is just basil 12 by 12, and I think it's the orange peel. So I think I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this, and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and cut some pieces of that one cardstock sheet that you saw. This one right here. And I'll be using this other side to mat and other things, and this side as well. But I think I'm just going to place these the way I found them, so kind of like this, and then I'll tuck and add other embellishments in as well. I might even sew some of this down, but let me go ahead and just stick some of this down. I did do my printing on my wide format printer. I'll go ahead and link that one down below because I do get a lot of questions about that. And I'm putting the adhesive towards the middle so that my sewing machine won't get gunked up. So a little update on my life since I've been gone for so long. My mother did pass away unexpectedly. She had a massive hemorrhagic stroke, which is crazy because she usually has low blood pressure and has 0 health issues. It was kind of a shock to all of us, but she never... Once she passed out, she came around once and the kids were able to say goodbye, which I'm grateful for. But then she slipped back into a coma and never recovered. I just wanted to document this last picture that I have with her. So I'm using my Caterpillar Pro to back this photo with this gray paper that we have. And then I'm going to go through and tuck other pieces of paper, I think. Let's see, what else can I use here? I may not use anything else because I have all these little cut aparts I can use as well. Yeah, maybe I'll just start using some of the cut aparts. So these are some of the ones that I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm just layering with some of the 4x6 cards that I cut apart. And I'm not going to go as crazy as I normally do because I want to use a bunch of the ephemera that came with this kit. I think that's where I'm going to want that. Okay, let me go sew this and I'll be right back. Okay, I just sewed on the edges here just to add a little texture. And then I'm going to go ahead and start using all the embellishments that came with this kit. Very well. I'm going to have to clean that up. I'm just going to use my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive. I have this in a fine line standard tip. And I'll just adhere that down. Put that little thing there since we were celebrating. Okay, so this last picture was taken at the end of November. We were celebrating my dad's birthday, Christmas, and New Year's because I have a brother who was working on the weekend and couldn't get together. So we did a 3-in-1 celebration. And my family isn't particular about that celebrating on the actual day as long as we can just get together and celebrate, which is really nice because it helps with all the in-laws. So I see this little heart and diamond. Let's see, I don't want this. Let's see what we have here. I think I want my 3 embellishment clusters to be here, but I'm just trying to decide what embellishments to use. Now this kit comes with a ton of embellishments. It's kind of crazy good in a good way. Something like that, shine bright. Even some of the leaves can go on the inside like that. I think I like that. Is that too much with that right there? Or maybe just an extra flower? Actually, let's do this jar. Then I'll put some things like this in there. These are little like vellum pieces. So pretty. There, I think that'll do for that one. Then I'm seeing vellum butterflies. I think I'm just going to use 3. I think that's good. Okay, let me go ahead and start adhering these down. I'm using the Scotch Quick Dry adhesive for the paper portion. And I'm only putting adhesive down towards the bottom because I'm going to use pop dots to pop up the tips of the leaves and whatnot. And it's quick dry, I did say that right. Now these I can't. I'm just going to have to bend kind of like this to get the feel because I don't want to put adhesive on the backs of those. Then I'm going to put pop dots on the You and Me, which is the title for me. And I'm using the Stampin' Up! Dimensional adhesives. I love these because they're not so thick, if you look that way. So these are my preferred foam adhesives. Right side up might be good. I'm trying to decide how much, ooh, shoot! Ah! Well, I think the decision got taken out for me. I was trying to decide how much of this I wanted to show, if I wanted it to go up there or down here, but, well. So now I'm just putting adhesive on the part where I bent for the butterfly. And then, oh, I forgot to adhere this I Love You. So let me get my quick dry adhesive back here. I like to have ends like poking out so it doesn't line up completely next to or on top of. So what I'm going to do is I looked at these dots here and they kind of look like they could be gray navy. So I'm going to try this Heidi Swapp navy. I should probably try it on a piece of paper. So let's try that. Yep, I think that's going to work. Yeah, I'm going to have to redo that picture. Okay, let's flatten these out a bit. I'm going to go reprint this picture and I'll be right back. Okay, I reprinted this, so now I'm going to have to try to take this apart without ruining the bottom portion of my layout. So I hope everyone's doing okay and staying healthy with the whole COVID-19. I know that for me it's been a blessing in disguise looking at the silver lining that I don't have to get up and take my kids to school and pack lunches. What is it about packing lunches? I hate it so much. And my daughter's only in pre-K, so I have another 18 years of doing this. Okay, so that came off okay. So let's try this again. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. Because of my mother's death, I did not, or was not prepared, did not go out and buy all this toilet paper. Fortunately, I had some already here at home. And let's see, I want this butterfly leaf to come up, or wing to come up like that. There we go. So I wasn't really prepared, but I went to the store and it was kind of like a ghost town. They were counting the number of people that could go into the grocery store, and then they had those glass barriers so that we couldn't get close to the pharmacist or the cashier. So I like that. It means that everyone's taking this seriously. Okay, so here we go. We have those there. Now the last thing I want to do is just pop up my pages a bit. And I just like to put some pop dots up here and there. I think I'll just do it in 3 corners this time. And there you have it. That's my layout for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully I'm out of my funk and depression, or whatever you call it, mourning I should say, and I can get back to scrapbooking. Thank you so much and have a great day.